Hi guys, and welcome back to Six Star Doll Studio. So like a week ago I did post on my community tab like what style of video you guys wanted for this Q&A. So I have all my dolls here to be dressed. I feel like it's gonna be a chaotic video. Anyways, welcome to my Q&A for 200 subscribers. I have all the questions here on a notepad. Alright, so the first question I got from Evelyn Rose AG is, what are your tips for making stop motions? I have tried a few times and getting their poses right is so difficult. So for this, here, I'll just use Zendaya. I honestly just take like small movements, so they're moving like that each time. I am going to make like a video on how to like stop motion sometime in the future when I have more time. And so a couple of the moves I do is I'll make their arm like swirl around like that, like it goes like up and around. I don't know how to really explain it while their head is moving most of the time, because like I talk with my hands a lot, so I feel like it's natural to make them talk like with their hands. But if they're all the way like up here when they're saying something, I don't normally go like that. So I just try and mimic my movements whenever I talk. So like moving the head around. I use this on most of my older dolls with like the classic mold and neck strings, since their head can bend more like down. I'll make them like nod or like move their head side to side. But since she has the neckties and they have the neck strings, it's harder for the newer dolls to actually do that. So most of the time I just make them move their head around, move their arm up a little bit, but not like all the way up here. Like I feel like this is most of the time, unless they're like yelling or something. They're like, oh no! Yeah, I don't know. Some other tips, I use Stop Motion Studio right now. I did used to use my camera because the camera was actually better, but it took up so much space, so I moved back to Stop Motion Studio, and I just paid for the pro version so that it like exports in 4K, and I've done that for the past like 2 or 3 videos, so I feel like the quality is pretty good for that. And I put mine at like 18 frames per second, I think, sometimes 20, and I just adjust it on the scene. It's better to have more content than less, so then you could just cut it in your editor. I use CapCut, by the way. Anyways, I will try to make a video on that, which isn't as chaotic and it's actually like planned out. I'm honestly just answering these questions like there's no thought really. I've looked at them and yeah, so I'll try to make a video on that in the summer if I have enough time to do that. Anyways, I have 3 questions from Circus Auntie, and while I do that, I'm going to dress Emery here. Beautiful. Okay, so the first question is, what got you into dolls? So when I was younger, my parents bought me Newbery dolls. So that one's me and that one's Jay. I got Jackie and they got Emma. And so from there, I mostly just started collecting Newbery dolls. Actually, I don't remember if I had a My Life doll before that, but I know I had a My Life doll like sometime. I think it was before that. And I loved her very, very much. Her name was Felicia, and she was like a figure skater doll, and I brought her to the rink with me and to competitions, and my coaches and my like other skaters in my club were like very supportive of that, and I thought that was really nice, and I just carried her around everywhere. I was so excited to have her. And then I think we got Newbery dolls after that, and then I stopped using Felicia because My Life dolls aren't as like good as Newbery dolls in my opinion, because they can't even stand up on their own. And then yeah, so I just kept getting Newbery dolls for Christmas or for my birthday. And yeah, so I basically started collecting Newbery dolls from there. And I'd just get like My Life ass accessories and all that fun stuff. And then I stopped playing with my dolls, like I think it was the summer I was going into grade 8. So I think that was around 2019, I believe. And so I put the dolls away, and I always dreamed of having an American Girl doll, actually, because there's this girl that I used to go to church with, and I'd go over to her house. She had her own like Truly Me that looked like her. She had a whole bunch of accessories. I never actually got to see her in person. I just know she had one. And she gave me all these magazines right here. Not that. She gave me all these magazines. So I would spend so many hours just looking through them, picking out like which ones I'd want. Yeah, it was amazing. But anyways, I got back into collecting in 2022. So like a year ago in April, I got my first American Girl doll. And from there, I've got this whole collection. Like, there's all my dolls here. And then I also have a Maple Lee doll, a few Art Generation, and still my childhood Newbery dolls. And then, so the second question she asked is who's your dream doll? So, here's her outfit first. Some like jorts, a white tank top, and like it's not even a button up, there's no buttons, but it's supposed to like look like a button up, I don't know. And some gray Art Generation sneakers. Yeah. Okay, so right now I really want Felicity and Nellie. I just think they're both pretty dolls. Also, I'm going to be dressing Yvette next. So yeah, Felicity and Nellie currently right now. I also want to get Claudie sometime. Okay, the last question she asked is, where do you get your video ideas? So basically, for stop motions, I normally just have a whole bunch of random ideas during the day when I'm at school or on the bus or something, and I just have like a whole list of ideas in my notes app on my phone. And so whenever I'm making scripts, I'll normally just take an idea from there. But if I don't have an idea, I try and think back from like situations that happened with my family or with my friends. Or even if like I look at an object, like I only have one of these shoes. It's a really cute shoe. I used it a lot when I was younger. So like I could make a stop motion about like someone's missing shoe or something like that. And for other videos, I normally just see them around YouTube. Like there was this like month where everybody was doing their All My Dolls video, and I was like, you know what, that's like a not like basic AGTube video, but like a common AGTube video that you'll see at least like once a year for each channel. And so I thought, you know what, why not do that? And then for other videos, I'll watch like Bugs Dolls or Now and Forever AG, or like people with those channels, and they'll do like talking videos and stuff, and I find them really entertaining. I don't think I've done like a lot of videos like that, but you know what, I get inspired by a whole bunch of other AGTubes. So AGTubers, not AGTubes. It's just mostly on inspiration for like other videos like that. Yeah. Also, I'm dressing Linnea right now. And then there are 3 questions from Riverside Studios 4603. So the first one is, what's your favorite type of video to make? I really enjoy making my stop motions whenever I have the time to. It's just very time consuming and it makes my back hurt, honestly. So, but my back fixes itself like the next day, so it's all fine. But it's just very time consuming, which I don't have a lot of time on my hands right now. Also for this is a sock, and it's gonna be like boxer underwear, I don't know. So stop motions are like most of the time my favorite video to make. And then the next question is, who is your favorite girl of the year? When I was younger, I always wanted Grace and Leah. Those were like my 2 favorite girls. girl of the years. So I think, like, as a kid, those would be my favorites if you asked me. I still really do want Grace, but I don't think I have like a favorite girl of the year that comes to mind like immediately. Also, I don't know why, but I want Marisol. I think her outfit's just really cool. I don't know about the doll. Like, I mean, the doll's really pretty too, but the outfit's just cool. This is Nenea's outfit. She's going for skater vibes. She's gonna go skating with Sam. I don't really know. Yeah, so conclusion, I have no idea who my favorite girl of the year is right now. And then the last question she asked is, who is your favorite doll in your collection? That is honestly really hard. It's like, Quinn is one of my favorites. She is a Truly Me 61. Her hair is actually like kind of ruined because she's secondhand, and she's like cut bangs, which I didn't do, like right there. Anyways, I just find her really cute. I gave her some freckles. I don't know if you can see. I gave her some freckles, and then I also want to do a bit more customization on her eventually. Yeah, she is one of my favorites. I have a lot of favorites. I really like Junie. She was like my dream doll for a little while until I actually got her. She's an amazing doll. And then I love Yvette for taking pictures. Just her hair, it got so frizzy and it's just really annoying. And then I love Pico because, you know, she's Kiko, she's cute. Her hair is so soft, I love it. And then I also really like Isla. So I can't choose a favorite, sorry. It's hard to choose favorites because they're all like unique in their own way. And they're all just so pretty. They all have, I don't know, they're just all amazing. Okay. I'm gonna dress Willow next. She's not even looking. There's Willow. Yeah. And then I have one comment from AGOGDT. So she said, hi, I have my own AG doll YouTube channel, and I was wondering in the Q&A you can give some advice about starting AGTube. So first of all, shout out to that new channel. Go check them out. And then so Rosewater AG has 4 different questions. So the first one is, what video has taken the longest to make? So last year I made a American Girl stop motion like movie. Looking back, it really wasn't that good, but I was really proud of it at the time. I mean, I'm still pretty proud of it, just the script writing could be much better. It was a little awkward, I guess, but it was a really fun experience to do. It took forever because I would procrastinate doing most of the scenes, and if I didn't do that, then it wouldn't have taken that long. But it took me all summer, plus I went into the school year, so I don't even know how much months it was. I think it was 5 months. It didn't have to be 5 months, but I made it 5 months. And then the next question she asked is, what's your favorite color? I'd say red or blue, I think. Yeah. And then the next question she asked is, do you have any pets? I do. I have one dog. He's old. He's like 12, I think, in human years. Plus, we just shaved him, so he looks a little strange, I guess. And then the last question she asks is, who was the first AGTuber you watched? As a kid, I was Crafty. I am still Crafty. So I don't know if it was Mixie Pixie 7 or like I don't know if you would consider this like an AGTube channel, but like My Froggy Stuff and Just Crafted YouTube channel. I think it was like Just Rudy or something like that. I don't know. I used to watch those a lot. And then I watched a American Girl series called The Secret Crush. I think that was like the only American Girl stuff on her channel. I'm not totally sure. I don't know who came first. I don't even know how I discovered AGTube, but those were some channels I watched a lot as a kid. I'm missing one of the leg warmers. I don't know where they went, so she's just wearing one right now. And AG Takes Over has 3 questions. The first one is, if you had to give up one doll you currently own, who would it be? I feel bad saying this, but probably Maeve. Her hair is dead. It's awful. I need to get her a new wig. Her face needs to be repainted. She has scuffs all over her. She came from the thrift store, so she's like secondhand doll. So I'd probably say her. And then the next question she asked is, if you could purchase one big ticket item from AG that you don't already have, what would it be? Last time I was at the American Girl store in Toronto, my friends were playing with the like Melodies piano, and I almost bought that instead of a doll, but I didn't. I still really want that piano, so I feel like that's like one option I would go for. But I also really want Nikki's skate park. I think that'd just be so cool to have, like skate park. Or Claudie's bakery. I don't know which one I would choose. There's like so many, but those are like the top 3 that come to mind right now. And then the next question she has is, do you have any favorite Etsy stores? I haven't even shopped on Etsy once. I want to sometime. Since I haven't bought anything from there, I don't have any favorites. I was gonna put these shoes on, but they take literally forever to put on. These are both Newbury brand. And then I have a question from American Girl Bliss. Actually, I need to look in the magazines for this. But she said, pick 2 dolls from Truly Me, Girl of the Year, and Historical to unretire for a year. First, Truly Me number 4. Because, you know, I have them all here, so I will look and I'll choose another one. Like either Truly Me 21 or Bryn from Mixie Pixie 7. I want that doll. I really want that doll, but I didn't get to her in time before she retired. For Girl of the Year, again, I'm not very familiar with them. I will put whoever I want to unretire on the screen, like right now, like right there. And then for Historical, since I really want Felicity and Nellie. Oh wait, that's really hard. I also want Cecile and Mary Grace too. I don't know what I'd choose. I feel like 1, Mary Grace, and then for the second one, Felicity? I don't know. I feel like it's way too hard to choose, but I'm just gonna go with that for now. And then the last question I have is from that AG LPS girl, and they say, what video that you have made was most fun and entertaining to make? Honestly, I kind of want to say the first video, the first stop motion I ever posted on here, because it was just like thrilling. It was so fun. I had a blast making it, and I was just really proud of myself. I made it with my sibling too. I made it with Jay, and Jay actually voiced some of those characters, which they have never done ever, like, anymore. So I don't know, I feel like the first video is just super fun to make. I'm gonna put Kiko in this. Also, I really want to set up my Etsy account. I said that in like a month ago that I was going to set up my Etsy account, and I still haven't. I haven't like figured out shipping and everything yet, and I want to have that figured out before I actually post anything on Etsy. Anyways, this is Kiko's outfit. She has a little frog hat and some brown overalls I made. I made the hat, I made the bralette, I made a lot of the clothing they're wearing, and that is the end of this video. So I will see you guys next time, whether it be like 1 week, 2 weeks. I don't even know like how long it's gonna be until I make my next video. I hope you have a wonderful week, and bye.